Within this tutorial, we will be covering building digital ads within Media Spectrum, specifically AdWatch. So here you can see I have the AdWatch window open, and on the left we have some tabs that we can work with. So we have the Search tab, which allows us to specifically search for an ad number. There's also Save Searches, and here you can click down, group, and find a specific search you are looking for. For this tutorial, I've specifically called out an ad number, which we'll be working with. So here you can customize the tabs as to what you'd like up, but I have specific ones up to go over. So the first thing is columns and depths that we're going to look at. If the columns and depth is showing 99 by 99 pixels, that is saying this is a multi-ad, meaning multiple ads are needed to be created within this ad number. Under production comments here, you can see a leaderboard and tall block are being requested as HTML5 ad orders. However, under production type, a GIF is being requested. This is a good example to look at because if you ever come across an ad that has different requests, this is something you would need to NCN. It should all be the same. If it's asking for HTML under production comments, HTML should be chosen as the production type. Now, for this purpose, I have gone into the tagline and written that this was a mistake. Please build the leaderboard and tall block as GIFs and do a wallpaper, which will be static. So what we're going to do next is build this ad. So you would right click on the ad and choose build ad. So from here, it'll just take a minute and then it'll go into my active ads panel and then the ad will be in progress. So because this is actually asking for a GIF, the ads would be built in Photoshop. Now, once they're ready, we would go ahead and upload them. So I'm just going to show you the folder structure. So what I would do is create a folder on my desktop, label it the ad number that I'm working on. Then I would create a subfolder called source. Within the source, I would upload the GIFs or PSDs, whatever I'm working with, and place them here because these are the source files. Outside of the source file, I would have the JPEGs of the ad. So here you can see a JPEG of the final slide of the ad. You can see it of all of them. Now, another thing you need to do is zip the source file, and you'll see why in 1 second when we check back in the ad. So what we're going to do is we're going to right-click again and check in. So from your desktop, you are going to find the ad. I'm just going to go out of here so that you can see where we find the actual ad. Click open. Then from here, you're going to see that we can choose what the source file is. So I want to choose source.zip as my actual source file. And as you remember, in here is any PSD, GIFs, any original unflattened images and files would be in here. So now I'm going to click OK, and this is going to upload the source file, including any flattened images and files within that main folder. So from here, you would right click and you could refresh the selected ad. It may take a minute or two, but you will see the status change. So I'm going to click it one more time. So here we can see the status have changed to DM source in, simply meaning the source is in, and now we can move on and go on to proofing stage. So from here, you would come up and click the content button. So here we're showing no content, so we need to upload a proof. So I'm going to open up that folder again, and now here you can see the ad number _ proof.jpg. So what I did was I created an InDesign document and I put all of the final slides on this page. This is going to be used for the sales rep to mark up and add pinpoints. So I'm going to upload this. It can be a JPEG or a PDF. Simply drag and drop, and then you will get an upload history telling you that it is uploading this proof, and then you can clear completed. Again, it will take a minute, then you can go back over to the ad number, refresh selected, and you will see the status change to DM preview in. And now we can see a preview of the ad. So this is what the sales rep is going to see once it is proofed to them. However, they do need to see the animated ads, and they may need to download the files separately. So what we need to do, and this is for every ad, is add external links. So if you go over to the left-hand side, you'll see external links. Click on that, and here we are going to add some external links for these ads. So what we would do is go under Actions and click New. So let's start with the tall block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the name. Now we want all the naming conventions to be the same. So this is going to be Proof GIF Tall Block. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and uploaded the files to an FTP, which will be provided to you. So every single file will be uploaded to an FTP, and that is how we get this URL link created. So I'm going to click OK and just make this a little larger so that you can see the name is called Proof GIF Tall Block, and then you can see the URL. So I would continue to do this for every single ad. So after we did the tall block, we're going to need to put the leaderboard in. So I'm going to name it again, Proof GIF Leaderboard, and I would have already uploaded it to the FTP. So then I will place in the URL and click OK. And finally, we would do the wallpaper. Now, even though this is a static ad, we're also going to be uploading these to the FTP. So I would click paste, and then I have Proof Static Wallpaper, and then I would grab the URL. I'm just copying and pasting in here, and then I would paste it into the URL section and click OK. Now, if you click on these URLs, you can see that it brings me to the actual site, and then you would see the GIF animate. So once this is done, you can click back to Details, right-click, and change the status. And now the ad status to eProof. This will send a proof to the client, and they will get to see, I click OK. Now they would get to see this preview, which you can just click fit to window or actual size. I have fit to window on. So they will get a preview of this, and they will also get all of these links within their email, which will be clickable. Now, this is something that you have to take care in making sure that you label everything correctly, because it does affect things further on. So always make sure you put proof in front of the name and that you are including a URL for every single ad. And that is simply how you would build multi-ads, and the same process would be for single ads. Instead of 99 by 99, it would be the actual size, and you would simply be building one ad. So instead of multiple ads within the folder, you would simply have one source file, one final file, and one proof to upload. And that's simply how you work with digital ads within AdWatch.